Everybody talking about New Moon Long. Everybody talking about a new moon long. Had to get the woman, stay up past dawn.
You know, I went to Howlin' Wolf in the back room and said, Mr. Wolf, may I speak with you? He said, yeah. Would you play that thing that you play when you hold a note and just make the wiggly sound? And can I touch your stomach at the same time? He said, yes. So he did.
Well, Terry's obvious love of blues really comes through on just about everything. There's that kind of sense of improvisation, that sense of freedom that he has really in his music.
He's kind of unexplainable in a way, because like he knows all about jazz. He can read music, and he plays cornet or trumpet, and he can like reel off horn parts and horn charts from the top of his head and just write them down. Like, he's deep musically, but he can also like play like a Muddy Waters song on guitar solo down, or a John Lee Hooker with like nothing attached to it. And he's got this whole reggae thing too that's really awesome.
How would I describe what we play? Real simple. We play the blues, we play country music, we play reggae music. When you walk in and you start playing with your people, you make a mood, and that mood is the music. The blues that kind of interests me the most, really, is the search for the real roots of it, the real inside stuff.
Everybody talking about
Where I was in Michigan, in just north of Detroit, in 1966, 67. The whole civil rights thing was going on, and so as a result, the musicians who had built the music of America, the Mississippi guys and the people from Chicago and New Orleans and so on, they started to tour, and they started showing up in where I came from, Detroit, and I went down there, and they allowed me to go where they were doing their thing, and I just hassled these guys as much as I could.
Well, now meet me at the bottom.
So I went in and basically made friends with Howlin' Wolf, John Lee Hooker, and Junior Wells, and talked to them about what they felt like at home, you know, and what they do during the day, and how the hell do you play that thing on the harmonica.
Definitely the Canadian blues scene should know more about Terry Gillespie. I think he's one of the first people that probably really brought this music up here from the States.
So I found myself standing on the corner of Yonge Street and Bloor with a Fender Bassman at 20 below zero with no money. Man, what a way to start. I didn't know how to get in touch with people, so I put an ad in the paper. Blues musicians, call this number. And a couple of guys phoned. We started playing music, we had a band, and that was the beginning.
I'm a rebel.
Then I get reggae in the mix. And the band went along with it. They felt the same way.
There was nobody like Heaven's Radio when those records came out. I mean, they were a very unique band, and it was wonderful to find out that they were Canadian. And that's how I became aware of Terry's music.
The people that came, the heavy-duty musicians that came to town would stop by and visit. Taj Mahal would come down, Dr. John. They just hear there was something happening. For years, it was 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Heaven's Radio was happening.
The level of playing in that band was really, really high. Everybody really dug deep. There was a freshness to that band that I really loved as well, and a different kind of set of influences at work, you know, but always deep grooves that Terry would bring out of everybody, I think.
We would do a blues tune, we'd do a reggae tune, we'd do a blues tune, do a reggae tune, and we got known as an eclectic band. But it wasn't what I was really looking to do. The future of this music is what I'm doing it now, and I'm starting to play reggae inside blues tunes. My band now is an extended band. It's a collection of all the bands that I ever had. I can play with them all now. So I can go back 30 years and play with so-and-so, or 10 years and play with someone, or some people I met recently. They're in the band too. So my rule is that if I connect with somebody on, like what I described, when you get the music going and you have that conversation doesn't end. Like, you don't fall out of love with people.
What Terry has done is that he takes this music gig by gig, place by place, festival by festival, club by club. People in Ottawa will dig it the same way as they do in Saskatoon, or in Montreal, or in Newfoundland, or in Vancouver.
Everybody talking about New Moon Long.
I think Terry's music and music like that is really timeless. It will always be relevant.
People want to know.
The sources that he brings to it are all timeless, and just the soulfulness of what he does, I think transcends any kind of trends and time periods.
We don't really have to concentrate on what the blues is all about anymore, or formal things. We can take what we know as musicians and what we feel as musicians, and connect with people from all over the world. And when we play, we produce this leveling out kind of musical experience that anybody can be hooked into. It's open, and it's just like pure love.